Hi, I'm John Horton. I'm the President and CEO of CorMedix. CorMedix is a publicly traded pharmaceutical company. We're listed on the New York Stock Exchange, and our ticker symbol is CRMD. We're focused on cardiorenal disease, so really our vision is all about transforming medicine at the cardiorenal crossroads. We believe that the heart and the kidney are inextricably intertwined, and anything you do to the kidney will have a knock-on effect to the heart. So we believe we can achieve our vision by treating the kidney to treat the heart. I'd give you a couple of the highlights of the company. We have 2 late-stage products about to enter late-stage clinical development. The first product is Nutrilin for the prevention of catheter-related bloodstream infection and maintaining catheter patency. And the second product is Deferiprone, which is for the prevention of contrast-induced nephropathy, or as some people call it, acute kidney injury due to contrast dye. Now, as you're probably aware, in pharmaceutical development, there's risk. Development risk both from a regulatory, manufacturing and clinical point of view, and we believe that we've reduced that risk for both of our lead products, A, by the fact that we already have efficacy and safety data available for both of these products in humans from studies in similar indications or in other indications, both in the US and outside the US. We also have a very clear regulatory pathway. Nutrilin is a device-drug combination. Normally, a device-drug combination would only require the 1 pivotal trial, and we're submitting for that at the moment. And Deferiprone has a pre-approved SPA, a special protocol assessment, which essentially means that the FDA were looking for 1 phase 3 study that met the agreed-upon clinical endpoints. Manufacturing-wise, all of the manufacturing is underway for both of these products. Deferiprone is already available, manufactured in a blister pack, and likewise, Nutrilin will be manufactured in a vial, and we expect to scale up on that very soon. So I think from a risk point of view, we have significantly de-risked the pipeline, and we think that sets us apart from other pharmaceutical companies, particularly at our stage of development. We have enough cash on hand to see us through to the end of Q1 2012, and that certainly will help deliver on some of the significant milestones we expect coming up within the next 18 months. As I indicated, Nutrilin, we will be submitting the IDE to start the pivotal trial early next year. We expect that will be a 400-patient study comparing Nutrilin with heparin, again for superiority on the prevention of catheter-related bloodstream infection and non-inferiority on maintaining catheter patency. We anticipate the trial will be about a 15-month duration trial, so we could expect to be on the US market, if all goes well, sometime in 2013. In Europe, Nutrilin is regulated a little differently. It still is a device, and the requirement there is for a CE mark to be applied to the product. We've started that process and started that application. We expect that we'll be audited early next year to go through that process, and we anticipate having a CE mark sometime mid to late next year. That's great. Will be great news for the company because at that point it means we could launch onto the European market and actually be revenue generating at that point. Deferiprone, as I indicated, is in a phase 2 trial proof of concept study. We've already started that trial. We started enrolling patients in June. The enrollment's going well. We have 5 sites actively recruiting. We expect complete enrollment of that study early next year, and then we'll look to roll straight into the phase 3 pre-approved SPA sometime mid to late next year. Again, when you think of the duration of that study, it's about 15-month duration for the phase 3 study, so we could be on the market similar to Nutrilin sometime in 2013 in the US. I've been over 20 years in the industry, working in big pharma and also in device companies. I started out in Ledderly Wyeth, moved to Rhône-Poulenc and then Aventis, and then spent some time with Stryker. And I joined CorMedix at the end of 2006 at the foundation of the company, and obviously been here ever since. The CorMedix Board of Directors consists of 6 people. Dr. Russell Ellison, who is our chairman, Mr. Richard Cohen, who is our head of audit, Dr. Gary Gelfish, our head of nominating, Mr. Bami Bastani, our head of compensation, Dr. Tony Faffel, and Mr. Tim Hoffer.